SG-1 episode Nemesis introduced an entirely new alien threat. This threat would continue on several seasons and into 2 Stargate television series. The Replicators were an entirely different race than what previously been shown. They were not humanoid, they weren't just trying to take over the planet for no reason. They were so new and so unique that several stories revolved around that aspect of them, creating newer and newer threats and bigger problems for the SG-1 crew to deal with. And when it went over to Atlantis, we learned an entirely new history about them that was just amazing and just kept on propelling stories. Now, the basic form of the Replicator on the show, especially when it was originally shown, was a bug. It was kind of a spidery winged menace that would actually respawn itself, eat anything, and create multiple molds of itself until it overran anything, especially metals and concretes and glass, everything. And the only thing that could really stand up to them was the SG-1 projectile weapons. All the other aliens in the universe of the SG-1 worlds used lasers and plasma beams, which really had no effect, which gave the humanity aspect of the series one leg up. Now, basically, the Replicators were comprised of Lego. If you want to look at it in a really simple way, they were blocks upon blocks upon blocks that can create the smaller bugs, the larger queens that were a big menace and kind of creepy as anything, as well as huge ships, an entire planet. Anything they wanted to create were all based on the small blocks. And these blocks would be seen when they were shattered. So when the team would come in and shoot them and destroy them, each bug would separate into dozens and dozens of these little blocks. Now, these blocks were all created by production so that they'd be a physical thing that would fall into the floor that the SG team could walk over or pick up and examine. And they had several different versions of them. I have in my possession 3 distinct kinds of these Replicator blocks. And you can see the varying degrees of how much detail they want to give. There was hero blocks, which were 2-sided, very well detailed, rounded, smoothed out. There were 1-sided molds, which were basically just junk molds, just get them out, throw them on the floor. That was what you were dealing with. And then I also had this purple one, which I assume was used for a different metallic alloy to give a slightly alien look as opposed to the gray earth material replicators that we'd seen at that point. Now, the great thing about these blocks is you can actually create things with them if you get enough of them. Mine are all screen use, so they just sit in a nice little puddle on my display, which is kind of cool in a way as well. But they're just a really neat side thing. I was actually given the opportunity to grab a handful of these, and I quite enjoy them just for that aspect of just keep them all spilled out as in the episode. It was a completely unique idea, and I really enjoyed that aspect of Stargate, coming up with a different idea that wasn't just the typical aliens that you see in all the other sci-fi series. And it was really neat to see them, so I'm really glad to have this part of my collection. There are several people who have actually cast these up themselves, made the full-scale bugs. If you want to do that, be sure to check the links in my description, and I can lead you to several people that do that. Or if you want to get yourself a screen-used one as well, there are several places that still sell them. You can still find them on eBay as well. So there you have it, one of the smallest props in the entire Stargate universe. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see some more videos. I will have some more Stargate videos up and coming, along with Star Wars, maybe even some Doctor Who. Be sure to click here if you want to check out my Stargate SG-1 uniform breakdown, and click here and check out another video. As always, be sure to share and like these videos, and thank you for watching.